The United States Supreme Court has made a controversial move to limit state-level governing of birthright citizenship. That ruling limits injunctions made that halt sweeping orders from federal judges. As Natalie Brand reports, the decision stems from an executive order to end birthright citizenship altogether.
In a 6-3 decision, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled Friday to limit the power of judges to issue nationwide injunctions to block a president's executive order. The opinion, written by Justice Amy Coney Barrett, split along the court's ideological lines and says in part, these injunctions, known as universal injunctions, likely exceed the equitable authority that Congress has given to federal courts.
She's also saying very clearly that when people walk into federal court now and they ask for relief of an executive order, they cannot get these universal injunctions anymore. Instead, courts are limited in the scope, the remedy that they can provide.
The justices did not rule on birthright citizenship protected by the Constitution's 14th Amendment. But President Trump, hailing the decision as a monumental victory, said the administration plans to move forward with his executive order.
This lets us go there and finally win that case because hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into our country under birthright citizenship, and it wasn't meant for that reason. It was meant for the babies of slaves.
Federal judges in Washington, Maryland, and Massachusetts blocked that policy nationwide, saying it violates the Constitution. Their injunctions escalated all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court, calling into question the power of a single lower court judge to block a presidential policy.
Writing for the minority, Justice Sonia Sotomayor in her dissent said no right is safe in the new legal regime the court creates.
In the dissents, what you saw was an argument that, okay, yes, there is a proper process, but there are certain cases where it would be appropriate for a single court to issue a nationwide injunction.
The fight over nationwide injunctions goes back years, with presidents from both parties criticizing them. But the legality of President Trump's birthright citizenship order remains unresolved, with legal experts expecting another wave of lawsuits. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.